KUGAN CASSIUS iField TV in association with MTK Global. We're at the Sky Studios, the very lavish Sky Studios. I'm joined by Spencer Oliver. How are you, mate?
Yeah, really well, mate. You?
Yeah.
Good.
Had a good week so far?
Yeah, loving it. You know, look, fight week. Don't come bigger than this, does it? Joshua-Klitschko. And it's been buzzing. Last night was amazing. The public workout. Klitschko looked amazing, which evened things up for me because I think Joshua started a big favourite at the beginning of the week. Watching Klitschko through the camp, he has looked impressive. And then last night, he looked phenomenal. So yeah, can't wait for this.
Who are you backing, Spencer?
Well, I've got to back Joshua. I think that Joshua wins a fight. I think the young lion beats the old lion. I think there's always a time to pass the baton over, and I think this is the time for Klitschko. I think that he's had a phenomenal career. All right, look, he looked terrible last time out against Fury, but Fury posed different problems to what Joshua posed. Fury's very elusive. Fury's all over the place. Joshua's not. Joshua comes in straight lines. He comes straight forward. So it may be that he just had a bad night against Fury, and we're going to see something here different against Joshua, and that's what makes it so exciting. I think that it's that unknown quantity of what Klitschko's got left, so I can't wait, man.
Your co-worker is behind you.
Such a brat. Such a brat.
He's just announced on IFL he wants to give it one more go.
Well, yeah. I didn't say that.
You did?
No.
That'll be the headline later on. That'll be the headline later on.
I said, if there was an opportunity to fight at the National Stadium, I'd contemplate it. Only if it was against Spencer Oliver.
And also, who's buying? I was walking in the dark, and he's sparring, mate. You know he's sparring.
I think. You know what I think's happened? I think, this is my opinion, someone's had a row at home. Someone's giving someone an elbow. That's what I think.
Have you seen Beth's knuckles? They're all red.
We're going to go into the Beth in a minute.
What actually happened?
What happened?
I can confirm now on iFilm London that it was actually me sparring that it's happened. He wanted to make a comeback, and that's the way it was.
I don't believe the story about you just...
Honestly. Hand up to God. It's the truth.
Can we get back to this matter in hand, Joshua-Klitschko, anyway?
Crack on.
So a lot more unanswered questions on Klitschko's behalf going into Saturday night.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. I think that's what makes the fight so exciting. The unknown. What's Klitschko got left? Because if he's got, if he's got anything left, we're in for a real fight. I think it's a fight of two halves. I think Josh was expected to take him out in the first half. What happens, KUGAN, if we get into the second half of the contest? That's when we get interesting because Joshua's not been there before. Klitschko has, and that's the unanswered questions. And look, Klitschko's earned enough money not to worry about fighting for money. He doesn't need the money, so it's not about the money. He's obsessed with trying to get back to the top. He realised he looked terrible against Fury last time, and he wants to put things right. I think win or lose, Klitschko retires after this. I think he's just got a point to prove. He wants to show that he's still number one. Joshua's getting so much attention, and that's what makes this whole thing so intriguing. The big question marks remain. What has Klitschko got left? We know what Joshua's going to bring to the table. We don't know what Klitschko is.
Not long to find out. All right, Spencer, listen, thanks for giving us a little bit of time, and we'll catch up with you soon, mate.
Look forward to it, mate.
Thank you.